Hi, folks. It's time for another episode of Art Time with Nick, where I'll be drawing and running a Mellow draw show. This episode is brought to you by the Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game, available on Indiegogo. Just look up Indiegogo Hybrids RPG, and I'll be right, and you'll be able to get this wonderful game that I did the game mechanics for Mr. Luke Stowe. Now, turn my phone off so it's not making noise because it's been a little ornery lately. And we will just get into setting things up because I think that's something everyone will enjoy. Well, there we go. And I have to do this one click off screen. And that way I can see if there are any comments. Wonderful. Now, I do have three pictures that need to be done, obviously, because every week I do the little... I'm sorry, my voice is cutting in and out today, but I do the thumbnails. There's the word. I knew I'd find it eventually. So let's set up our pre-made thumbnail friendly size at 1280 by 720, resolution 600, so that there aren't any problems. White paper color, and we'll go right into it. Boom. Now, this is a little different because we're going to be doing a lot of mecha-based stuff today. So, I don't know if the glare is a thing. We're going to start definitely with a sketch layer. We're definitely going to hit up the go into our light blue. We're going to grab our I'm actually thinking I will use, I think I want to use the real G pen. Either the real G pen or the good G pen. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, I think I want to use, actually no, I forgot. I'm doing Mecha. When you're doing Mecha, you want precision and not a lot of line difference. So I'm going to my Milli pen because that's going to give me very fixed weight lines. As hard as I want to push, it's still the same as if I push lightly. So that's the Milli pen. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if I feel sketchy with the Milli pen. So I'll probably ink with that, but just having trouble finding the right. So let's go back to the good pen because I do like to sketch with the good pen. That's I feel like I'm safe being looser. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So I have two projects that I'm supposed to do today. I've been requested to design a fairy mech and a minotaur mech. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the rough outline of a fairy. Okay, so I am doing a very simplified fairy. To just sort of keep the general energy up. And we need wings. I'm not sure how I want to approach her arms, but okay, we've got that. I don't like that. Some days I feel a little tight, a little shaky, not really sure I'm up to it. Those are the days sometimes it's important to just not power through, but let yourself realize you need to figure out how I want the wings to work through. Okay, now I'm just gonna put her very. This is just a light pose sketch to get the general gist of the shape I want. Okay. Now, if I come over this, right, a little bit, block it in. It's got a good profile. Let's change it a bit. Let's add our new layer. Let's go black. And then I'll probably use the middle pen to get the heavy line weight, the fixed stuff. But okay, when you have the general shape, and all I need for this is the general shape, I can sort of mechanize it. Mechanize it? I'm not quite sure what the right English would be. I'm gonna keep a very neutral, it looks like almost a Lego head. And I'm going to add some light sensors. This is supposed to be a top secret military surveillance unit. But because it's, me, there will be a bit of whimsy involved. Because whimsy is important. Now, it's still a very rough sketch, but what we're getting is a bit of personality already. The hardest thing I'm having with this is deciding how I want the arms to go. Because I think I want it to have an almost insect style tail area. And I may do something with that later, but I'm just blocking out the shapes. Because robot and mecha design, especially one that ironically hybrids, from an organic inspiration, like a fairy, requires shapiness, blocky shapes applied to the design, but with a sense of purpose. You have to do that because it may be able to manifest legs and split up, but we're gonna just I did the cardinal sin, guys. I forgot to make a new layer. I did all this on the sketch layer. That's okay.
Talking to someone yet?
Well, I'm streaming, buddy.
Oh, you're streaming. Sorry.
You're okay. No, you can come. I told you you could come see what I'm doing. And I got joined by Joe D. McPhee, and he said, "Afternoon, Nick." And Johnny Cage asked, "What legs are we splitting?" Okay. If you want to grab a chair, you can sit in here, buddy. It's my art stream. The camera's not running. I'm just talking to the nice folks. Oh. Hey. Hi, son of Nick. Sup, Xander. People chatting with you, buddy.
Oh.
And what I'm doing is I'm just doing a rough setup for a general surveillance mecha for hybrids. Yeah, I guess Xander's done. That's okay. He may come back. That's okay. He needs to know he's welcome on my streams. Oh, hi, Eric. We're joined by Eric Hawkins, who does a wonderful Zombie World of Oz. Great title. Hard for me to say. Are you just trying to clear up space for a table? And Joe Buckman says hi to everybody.
Okay.
And this is just a very mellow stream. Now, like I said, I made the cardinal mistake of doing this on the sketch layer because I got distracted for a second. So we'll just pull the opacity down, add a new layer, and just give it a good old-fashioned redraw. And I can tweak it a little bit. I think I might try the Millie Pen now to see if it gives me. I might go a little smaller on my line, more controlled line. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you grab a chair, bud? You could go get the comfy chair out of the kitchen if you want, or the stool. Get the rolling stool. Anyway. Yeah. Right choice. Anyhow, one neat way to show I found something is artificial, especially if you don't do it to everything in your art style, is to use a fixed weight pen, like the Millie Pen. Oh, good news from the Bay football coach. My shoulder decided from the football pitch. Oh no. Oh no, Johnny. Are you okay? He got hurt playing soccer. Oh no. He'll be okay. Well, we're going to be praying for you to have a speedy recovery, Johnny. And I really hope it doesn't interfere with your art, because your art is amazing. But I am telling people when I talk about the Hybrids RPG, if you want more content like that, you're gonna have to support it. And if you don't, that's okay. That will let me know, because I've put a lot of time and effort into it. But I am far more concerned with serving my community and my customers than I am making a profit necessarily. And I know some people want me to do different things, and I'm game to be here for you. Okay, I've had dislocated shoulders. They are not pleasant. Please be careful. And I'm glad to see folks greeting each other in the chat. It's not perfect, and like I said, this is a very light grade sketch show, but I'm trying to get this to have a very specific look so that it's doable, because I am a sucker for a cute robot design that is actually quite deadly. and this is just humanoid enough. I get to play a little bit of robotic fashion, you know. So this is fun. And I believe this is going to be part of the bestiary for the Hybrids RPG. Well, this will be the inspiration. Luke's going to redraw it so the art style matches. But I think this is a fun piece. So I'm trying to keep it very still, you know. A lot of times I try to go for more actiony poses, but this is going to be a reference, so I think this will work really well. What are you guys working on? Do you have any fun projects or new titles in the works? Comics, books, games, artwork? Oh, hi. Yeah, I heard Joe's running me also through there because Joe's awesome people. He actually messaged me because he was concerned. I usually do my art show on Saturdays. But Saturday, I had a house guest. My dear friend Jim Robertson came by, and we almost sort of up, but decided that it was still a little cold for us, and that looks a little uncomfortable. I need to play with that other wing, so I'm just going to do that there. Putting a rose on that rapier thesis show, it's a fun project. Apparently, my beloved Historical Fencing Guild, the people who I do a program basically with and for on Friday nights to promote martial arts being for everyone and answer questions for assorted people. Yes, they decided to make me suffer by showing me different swords of a design that are rather painful. He adding a rose to it actually may improve the design on that one, though. Oh, you're just wood burning. Need a break from setting up the pages. I understand that entirely, Joe. Oh, and running a few commercials so I can pop neck and keep going. Good man. You take it easy. Don't go more than about a half hour and not get up. That's something I'm really working on. It's a little harder for an art stream, but and I am making this design deliberately both shapy and simple. Yeah, okay. Not quite symmetrical, because I want it to be interesting. And if your art or your mecha design is fully simple, there goes the save slowing me down. Oh, that's new. I really hope my system isn't crashing live. No, it's just setting up a recovery. Okay. Maybe. And it crashed. It just crashed and brought me up. That's nice. Sorry about that, guys. Some days we have problems. I hope I don't have to redo that whole picture. No, I don't. Cool. And let me check the level I'm on. I'm just gonna pull out for a second, just so it's not too squirrely. Let me get this back up because you're watching me stooped over working, which is not very good programming at all. It just crashed. So there we go. And we are back, mostly. Make sure this is up like it's supposed to be. Yes. Close enough. Why did that open? I have no idea. Okay, here we go. That'll do. Now, I know this looks simple, and part of it is it's meant to be, because the where am I and what brush is it having me hold? It really did not like functioning today. Okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be finally. But there we go. We got some problems. Let me go through the comment dump that I just had too. Okay. Oh, which runs well. Oh, I'm sorry. I can turn off the music if that's making things worse. Thank you for all the watch and support. I wonder why I'm spinning. If you guys, because Joe's streaming me, I can turn off my usual chill music. Let's see, where we need to go. Now it's trying to make me green. It's really odd. Oh well, I think we've got it fixed now. Oh, that's the wrong pen, isn't it? I can tell by the feel. See how sloppy that suddenly looked? Go back to the Millie pen. The Millie pen is one of my favorites because it feels like a digital version of a Flare pen. So a lot of times I'll use that for the let me hide this real quick. Oh yeah, those lines I can work with. I'm getting the best of all worlds. Well, you deserve it. Keep your music going. Yes, sir. I just didn't want, like I said, I don't want to interfere with anybody. Now, we're going to get rid of this. Yes, because, frankly, yeah, I see no problem. No benefit to not getting rid of that layer. I'm going to just do this old trick where I about double the outside edge to make sure that people can see the silhouette. And this should give Luke enough of a base concept to do his version. That being said, I may have fun with this design because this is too fun a design not to, and if he doesn't use it, I definitely will use it elsewhere. I think it's cute. What do you guys think? He wanted me to do a fairy class drone, and literally this is all I know about it. Well, and a few classified details I can't tell anyone. But, I think as the design goes, this is not bad. It's been a while since I've designed a new unit type of thing. I will be doing a whole bunch more because once I conclude the Hybrids RPG project, I will both be doing my fantasy game and I will be doing the new Big Stompy Robots that I had to put off. I've actually put off for several years. So BSR fans, take comfort in it is coming. There we go. That's not a bad, very simple design. All the moving parts are isolated enough to see. It's simple, it's clear. Let's see, we're going to take and we're going to grab. Let's see if I can pull this off. Every time I try to do things like this, it never works, but I'm going to try. Grab it. Paste. And it made. Oh, you have a wonderful day, Donnie. Here's they are on separate layers, which is nice. So then we'll move this to here. Gotta zoom out a bit. See if it lets me. Yay! Okay. I thought there was a way to flip that, but so I'm trying to remember how to do stuff. Yep. Downsize that just a bit. Cool. But cancel that part. There we go. And where's my deselect? Deselect. There we go. Now I'm working on the second version. And yes, I was maybe that was a little lazy, but what I wanted to do was take it backwards and flip it so that I would be able to save some time and just clean out the whole region over here. Actually, no, I don't want to undo that. I need to. Oh, it didn't flip. Bugger. Oh well. Yeah. It's still a duplicate. It'll work. I need to clean all this out because we need to change the line work. Just a bit. That'll do there. I think we've almost got the parts that need cleaned out. Okay, cool. Now we'll just come back to our pen. Almost. I missed a spot. And we'll zap this because there is an order to this. And I think we need Yeah, we'll see. Give me the lines and we'll see how it works. What I'm doing here is I'm modifying the directional thrusters. Still needs a little cleanup, but so this is how it looks basically from behind. It's not perfect, but again, this is a reference piece, so Luke can figure out how he wants to deal. You do this. Put a little charge port there. This side goes all the way around. This side goes there and there. The wings are hover oriented. They're articulated behind the primary thrusters. So we'll do this. Actually, no, that line isn't necessary. And we'll do a little cleaning. And okay, what we've done effectively is make both sides of a happy little fairy mech. So that's one, and I'm going to get into a different pen because I just want to feel a little looser for what I'm doing next. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'll talk about the techniques and what it can do later. There are some secrets that this little unit is going to have that will make it quite formidable. But let's add another layer real quick. Let's grab a square. These guys. Undo it because it didn't quite work. There we go. And this will be hinted at this book. It may appear in a different volume later. But that's interesting. Okay. Fine. Then we will do this another way. And I want the millipen back. Out of 6. And we'll just do it like this. Alrighty. We will reset the rotation. That'll do. That is enough for a easy bit of art and a little over half hour. So everybody get something to drink and stretch. Ah. I don't know if you all heard that thunk. That thunk was my hip going back into socket. That's part of why I have to stretch. Alrighty. I think this should work for Luke, so save as. Yeah, that's close enough. PNG. Save that. I probably should colorize it now that I think about it. Yeah, I'll give it a color spiel. Yeah. Oh. Should.
Everything okay?
Yeah. I just got up and popped my hip, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you for checking on me. You okay? Cool. Now, I'll let him do the colored version. He just wanted a rough sketch. He had 2 mechs he wanted a rough sketch on. So, he's got that. And then, you guys know I'll have to go in here, go right here, make it red, add, never mind the further more, and we'll just put that there. Yeah, let's just put that there. I kind of like that. And we'll. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do this. On furthermore, file, save as. Give it a second and go. NTF. Oh, it put it in the wrong pocket. That's a weird place where to put things. I have trouble finding that. NTF. NTF. S1 E103. And that's saved. Yes, I know. And we'll get on the next one. Back in here. I think I need to paint. I think I need to be loose before I hit the next actual project I need to paint. My arms are tight. My brain is tight. Let's open up and let's grab a color. Let me grab a color that looks fun. Ooh, okay. I know where I'm going with this. This is interesting. We'll go here. And we'll start with the sprayer. Oh, I must have been doing some detail shadow last time. Let's get a sprayer that has a mission in life here. It's a very overcast day in this little world. Got that kind of yucky, smoggy almost overcast. If it were winter, I'd say it looked like snow. Not the kind of day you want to be out. Let's just keep that going like that. Because I feel an image forming in my mind. And I like it. I like when I have an idea of an image forming in my mind. So let's close this so I have a little extra side room. And just smooth that over again. There we go. Now, come over here. I'm going to add another level, another layer. And we're going to come over here. And what I need is a solid grayish. And probably my paintbrush. So we're going to block this in right now. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're just going to get a nice little bridge going. This is nice. This is a fun little bridge. And we'll go there. Maybe we'll put less support. I know this is not how bridges are supposed to work, but the trick is making it look interesting to the eye. And let's save myself a bit of time and hit the fill button. Whoa, I don't know what happened there, but that's probably resulting of my the bubbles on my screen protector. That was gross though. That one split funny, so we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Now, let me just get my sprayer back. We'll just spray this in for now. I can tighten the fill up later if I need to. But yeah, I do kind of like how that gives. No, I don't think I'm going to trigger your construction inspector because I know this is not how to do a bridge. But Joe's laughing. I'm going to go steampunk with this a bit. So it's not the right way to do things. So no, I would not call this a proper bridge. But it's a tempting bridge. Speaking of, your lovely wife has an NPC in the campaign that I'm running that I based on her. She's fairly famous in certain circles, Sarko the Sorceress. But they had a problem, and they decided to solve the problem with concrete. So they had to talk to Sarko, and I found that very, very amusing that they had to talk to Sarko. Right now I'm just blotting in the shapes. Let me erase that because that's the wrong shade. I'll go black, but not quite. There we go. Just sort of paint that in. For now, we're still very much in the initial rough phases. It is allowing me a little bit of detail work. Anyway, they needed to turn mud, and she had a wand of concrete transmutation that let them turn all the mud into concrete to seal up a crypt full of undead, because they decided they weren't. It wasn't worth going in and trying to fight them. It was far better to simply concrete over everything and hope for the best. And that's causing, undead whack-a-mole. But grand structures and other such things. Gotta keep it visually interesting. This. Let me see what we got going on in the commentary. Okay, nothing too hinky. I think this is inspired by, yeah, it has to be. It's inspired by the Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Sherlock Holmes. So I've got this not quite so jolly Englandish feel. Where I'm going to try to figure out how I want to make things work. I don't know. Sometimes my mind takes me beautiful places, and sometimes it just takes me strange ones. But where it's taken me now, I'm not even sure. But, you go for the ride. And maybe you find an adventure on the way. Even if it is just in, right now, thus far, grayscales. Oh yes. The only great thing is they forgot to loot the bodies of the original skeletal minions that they fought. So, quite tragically, they lost a great deal of loot. That's not bad. I know this is not my usual painting, but it's in a place where I'm kind of having fun with it, so I'm going to add another layer, but we're going to go multiply. Whoa! Oops. I turned that into a multiply layer instead of a normal layer. Let me go back. Add a layer first, and then turn it to multiply, and see if we're not in darkness. There we go. Because now I have to actually do that, and we're going to do a soft light layer, and we're going to come over here and grab a very pale white, and we're going to start adding faint light. In that vague, sparkly way that city lights can get. on a foggy night. I'm not sure when or where this is because I know it's inspired by and I have the steam trawler, but it just feels like there's more than things going on. So we'll just add all these little lights out there. Oh, almost forgot something, didn't I? Not that pen, not that pen, give me that pen. Oh no, I can do it with the brush. The brush, give me a nice, darkish. Put that away. Let's put him. Oh, wrong darkish. There you go. I need to go a little lighter, that's why. Come here. Come back here. Come back here. And do his little light. I kind of like this one. It's a little subtle. If it's too subtle, let me know, but I think it's working. Just playing with some. And now we'll do another layer. And we'll make it multiply. We'll get our buddy the little airbrush out. Go up that much. Get it down to a nice 20 so it's nice and manageable. And just do some shading. Just keep it light and friendly. And we're just throwing some shading on the bridge. It's a rather dubious bridge, but it's a bridge. Playing with my blur tool now. Just smudging some of my things around. Forgive me, it'll be just a second. I need to check something. Take a minute. Oh, stretch your legs, guys. Sorry about that. I had to deal with a little bit of parental situation. And yes, it was definitely something our group would do. They found out where the undead were rising, and instead of fighting everything, they simply concreted it, top to bottom. It was rather impressive. Now I want to add a bit. Is it working? I'm here. Oh, I'm in the wrong tool. Hold on. I knew something was wrong. There we go. I'm going to add just a little vignette to it. Like this. I'm just throwing some airbrush paint on the screen, so to speak, to keep the sort of spirit of the image alive. And then I'm going to take my blur tool. Where's my blur tool? There's my blur tool. And smudge it out and just sort of draw it further so that I can smudge it more and make it look more organic. So you just sort of pull it out, get it fuzzy. Look how fuzzy the blur tool makes. I really need to look into using the blur tool to make hair, because I love how fuzzy that came out. And you just grab some of the light and you blur it down, and it's going to look like a sketchographic picture, and I think that's okay. It suits my mood at the moment. Big wide strokes. Keep it smooth. There we go. And I'm going to go shade right here. Oh wait, no, go back to my shading. Because I think it needs that. Imply. Oh, that's not. I bumped it, so I got the wrong color. So let me go back to my slightly lighter color. There we go. See, if I do this, I'm going to imply the edges and sort of the carving feel of the shape. And then, you know, my good buddy an eraser can do wonders for things. There we go. So, I think that one looks pretty good. I kind of like how it's turning out. I think I will simply go down to this layer. Find a place I can slide it. Get the right color ink, of course. That would help. Greatly. Let me zoom in because I can't see what I'm doing. I'm working on postage box again because I keep forgetting to close my other boxes to give myself room, which is a very Nick thing to do. There we go. Oh, good. My handwriting wasn't terrible. That's fine. Oh, good evening. Nearly midnight. Well, I hope you're having a pleasant evening, Bonser. Anyway, I think this one is good enough to... I forgot to export the video on the other one. I knew I was forgetting something. Export time-lapse. We'll just do that here. Woody City Bridge. And that will go into the art time-lapse folder later. So we have that. File, save as. We'll go. I don't need that. There's the other. Ping. Foggy City Bridge. We'll just put that there. And yes, I know. And then I will come over here. And live from Willow Park, it's Nevermind the Furthermore. No, that's Monday. I'm not used to that. Good. That's a good intro sound. I like that. We'll take this. Yeah, we'll do this as an obvious one. Yeah. Makes these here. And we'll go file. We do the time like that for ping. On 04. That's there. Okay. And okay. It's interesting. We're dealing with the Hybrids RPG campaign, and given a lot of the recent events in gaming and the flood on the market, it's not going as well as I would have liked, but we're making it work, and sometimes that's all you can do. So close that. Do not save that. I guess this is going to get exported with the Nevermind the Furthermore logo drawn in, but that's fine. So I'm going to export this one so I don't forget to do it. And what is it? Oh, Radio Rush. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Just for a moment. That was weird. We'll go Perry drone mark 1 time lapse and get that exported. No, I had a very good evening. I just was late. I was up very, very late. Actually, was up all morning because I ran a game until 2:40. And then I ended up on Last Man Standing with Dan Hollifield and Richie Asplund and Donna for a while, Donna Carly Carlene, and then, of course, Nita Lanning, who I haven't gotten to talk to Nita in a while. So we had We had no. Yes, my phone rebooted. We had a lot to catch up on because it's been a long time since I've been able to chat with her. So I didn't get off till, oh my, some dreadful time like 7 or 8 in the morning, which I haven't been able to do in a long time. And I realized why, and I just sort of crashed. I have one more mecha to do, but I'm going to do that one on a square because of the style of the mecha. What should I draw? What should I draw? Let me think. Well, nobody. Let me just sketch. Who's in here? Okay. Who's in here? There's a lady in here. That's shocking. But she's got like interesting hair. I kind of dig it. Do all this. I'm having fun with this hair. Just kind of being crazy. All over the place hair. Oh, okay. Roughly blouse. Probably got some mutton chop sleeves. Okay. This is a fun character. I'm gonna have to fix a few things, but we're getting there. Very. Hi, Carl. We're joined by Carl Witzman. Good to see you in the chat. Just working on the thumbnail still, and then I'll do one more mecha, and then I'll take suggestions from the audience. But right now, I'm just trying to do a very, very loose kind of image. Let's see, where is her umbrella? Would have to come through about here. We'll put her hand here. And with her little purse hanging down. A little bit of attention getter. Let's do that. A lot of times, I'm trying to get faster with my gestures and stuff. A little looser. The only way to do that is to actually just spend time doing it. Speeding yourself up and letting yourself be free enough to do whatever it is you're doing. Oh, Carl says, cool, I'll be called away to dinner soon, but I'm just hanging around. I think I need to get Joe's show on the rerun. Competing shows and then nothing on later tonight. That's my life. I'm sorry. Hey, Joe. Joe basically messaged me to remind me, Nick, you haven't done your streams this week. You usually do. And save me from a week of, well, problems. That's good. What else is going on? Anyhow. That's nice. I like that. Been a while since I've drawn a rig like that, so we'll just do that. Force myself to draw in perspective and things. If Johnny's still on, hope his shoulder gets better. Me too. And oh wow, I didn't realize how late it was. Yep, I'm an hour and a half change into my art program, which means you've been at it for quite some time, Joe. And I was actually watching Joe's stream when he reminded me, hey, you have a stream of your own. So I sat and did it. Let me just do this. No, get in trouble. Well, if I get in trouble, I'll apologize for humming obscure tunes long gone BBC PBS shows. It's normal, and we'll bring out the black, and I'll start working. Just have a little bit of fun. Listening to the reassuring sounds of kitchen noises below my office. Well, that's probably very reassuring. I'm listening to my son amusing himself a bit. You're experimenting with, him being allowed to have a little more space. Trying to make things a little more free for him. He did give me a heart attack because he went and got the mail without me, without consulting first. But that's not bad. I'll take that. I'm going to have fun with this one. This is just one that's going to be a good one. I'm feeling things. I don't know what, but the need to do very detailed, silly things. Like, ornate, beaded, meshy necklaces. I go offer to help about time to set table. I'll leave your stream going, give you walk time, algorithms. Hey, thank you, and I hope you can catch it later because there's fun to be had on these streams. And I love the commentary I get from my very witty and engaging audience. Still keeping very loose for me. Very loose indeed, but tailor that in a bit. I think, yes, I think the extremely well done collar maybe. Yes, that was a necessary. Excellent choice. Excellent. Just bring the face a little bit more. I'm having fun with this picture. Plus, I think this one's going to get another full color. You may get the grayscale treatment because you guys seem to like that actually. I don't want that. What I need for that is to cheat. Use a single thicker line that will allow me to do that. I'll go right back to my 8. Of course, she's wearing gloves. She is a lady of refinement. It's almost tragic that she's going out unescorted like this. It could be scandalous. There. It's not quite perfect, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's put this away because I don't need that on my screen either. I can... Oh, feeling it today. And I'm sorry for anything I've done wrong on the car. I probably should have used references or guidelines, but I get a very specific style car feeling right here. I'll take that from, a lot of this is from extreme memory pool. I do love doing these as speed paints because it's such good practice to keep me loose and functional with the con season coming. I have a lot of redemption I need to make business-wise in my mind. I have a long way to go before things are where I want them to be. Very pleasant walk. Come over here and we'll visit this tree I did. What a fun, shapy tree. Just happy, swirly lines. I've been painting a lot of trees, but I haven't been drawing them a lot. This is a slightly different feel and process, but boy, it's nice to just draw a shapy little tree, I'll give it a little sawed-off branch over here. I think I'll give it a bit of perspective. That's fun. I need to add a little bit more floof to her mutton sleeves. And highlight part there to go under. Let's get this line because it's more problematic than it's worth. There we go. Darken the outlines just a bit. Well, thank you, Carl. I'm glad you think she's cute. You'll like her better in a minute. I say that because in a moment or two, I will be coloring her. And since she's going to be colored, that means she has a hair color. And with Carl in the chat, I have only one option. This image is a little bit of Don Dulas's fault. In that, give me another layer. Give me a multiply. That she brought some Regency stuff back into my head. I think I am going to keep the airbrush. See what's left. That's a good size. We're going to start light and go dark. So first we're going to make sure her hair is the only color that this picture could demand. I mean, there is absolutely no other option. She has to have red hair. And I know I could use the flood tool and all, but here, before I do the rest of her color. It's not quite right. It's not quite. Is that the green I want? Let me see it. Yeah, that's the green I want. I do see some lines I have missed that I will have to fix in a moment. That's fine, but for now, she is just simply a lady on her way on wherever her adventures are taking her. Oops, mouse run. Catch up later. Hey, thank you, Carl. You have a good one. Stay safe. Good for that. Come back. Come back here. Don't. I'm gonna have to go back to my pencil, back to the black. I'll fix a couple things that I am seeing. Get fixed. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Perfection is a little overrated. No, I'm just working on getting better. Now, put that up. Come back to this layer. Just hide that. Oh, that's good. That's gone. Solid gone. Deleted. Come to this layer. Put this back in. Let's grab a moderately pale skin tone as a base. Grab my sprayer, because I'm really kind of just feeling the soft spray brush right now. It just feels right. With a little bit of erasing up the lid, that's fine. Also has to color her purse, but that's okay. Now we'll come. I like to just around the face, darken the eyes. Stacking my colors up as I need it. Not going for a really dynamic, crazy color tone, just enough to make sure it feels right. All right, and I'm going to come back to the screen. I'm going to fill in here because I need to. I'm going to make her purse a nice muted red. This is right now her color palette anyway. I'm going to come in here with the same darker red and just add a little bit. I mean, like the shading is easy, just a little darker, and it transfers. But it's okay. The transfer won't hurt anything. Done that. I'm going to do this. Just do a little bit of almost rim lighting with this project, just like so. That's giving her a nice range of color. I need my eraser for just a second. Fit that in like that. Yeah, I actually quite do. Let's make it a little easier on myself for a moment. Filling anyway. That is definitely a nice yellow umbrella. Now we'll pan out, see what we lost in the sketches. I know I'm going to have to work a little bit more on that car when it comes down, but let's knock this tree out. Grass can be. So I want that almost watercolory storybook vibe. Go. There you go. I need to splotch more color. Now we're going to come back to this layer down here, grab my black, grab my pen, and finish on the trunk a little bit. Getting dialed into where I want to be. There we go. Hope that won't work. That won't work. It's not closed. Okay. No, I don't like that. Look at that's too. It's too black. It needs to be. There we go. Just a bit less than black. That gives us some wiggle room. Yeah, let's give it just back up here. Oh, I did that on that layer. I see what I did wrong. Okay, cool. I can fix that. Now, that's one thing I love about this is how smart the brush is. That. There you go. I do think that needs a color, even though it's not terribly period. Let me say very deep burgundy. We'll just go like that. Yeah, that color is probably good for this, so we'll just give it a light kind of airbrush of that. Alrighty. I think I need to sign it. That went fast. I like that one. I'll go in black. That and first single layer JPEG, and we'll call it Georgian Red. Put that there. Okay. Okay. We will. Not sure how you do these 3 hour plus streams, Nick. My neck is killing me after 2 hours. Well, part of the secret literally is every half hour you get up and you stretch and you pop as many of your joints as you can, and then you sit back down. And you just gotta stay hydrated now. Oh, I realized I was going to shade under her umbrella a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not really worried. I didn't do a shade layer on this, so we'll go File. We're gonna export the. Oh, let me close this. However, I managed to pump out. Awesome, go you! Seriously, Joe, pumping out 2 wood burnt pieces is a huge deal. Time lapse export. Seconds. Alrighty, sorry about that. We should be almost all cleared up. And we will call that Georgian Red Art time lapse. And then later I'll submit it. Now just to add clear coat and get pictures uploaded to the website. Awesome! Only thing I need to do here is get red. Oh, oh, I'm not. Since I go here, it's going to give it its own layer anyway. And say red, which will highlight well off her hair. Never mind the furthermore. Now I'll put this away and I'll arrange that so it's not quite so vulgar. There we go. Don't want it to be vulgarly blocking the screen. There we are. And file. Export single layer PNG.
Lester's coming to the door.
Well, okay. I'll be out for that in a second. Looks like I have a house guest coming in just in time for my main pictures to be done. I guess you'll have to wait on the Mecha, which is all right. This gets exported. Did I do that right or did it bumble? I'm not sure. Let me see. Export single layer ping. And we're going to export this as, no, not illustration, NTF S1 E 104. Go here. 105. If I haven't already. There we go. Now, if I've made that mistake, I'll catch it later. All right, folks. It looks like I'm going to have to call this a little short because I have a house guest. I may come back on for an additional free draw, but at least I got my primary up. And one of the two Mecha designs, we're going to have a good time. And I may come back for another stream, but an hour 40 is good. But I do have a house guest who's come over, so I have to excuse myself from here. That's the joy of live streaming in the real world. Guys, keep drawing, keep creating, keep editing it, because you can edit it. You can create, and you can make whatever you want, but you can't edit a blank page. I will see you again real soon. And if you're interested, please go to www.hybridsrpg.com and support the Hybrids RPG and trade paperback campaign that Luke Stone has put up. I put a lot of work into designing the system for it. He put a lot of work doing the art for it and the formatting and the that whole side of things. So I look forward to seeing that campaign concluded well and everyone getting access to a great game. Outside of that, guys, I want you to have an absolutely lovely day. I love you all. See you very soon. Toodles.